Welcome to the Middle Sisters, where we dive into the middle of everything. I'm Afton.
I'm Mitzi.
And this is our podcast about our sisterhood and midlife. Stick around and have some laughs with us. I know everyone loves our laugh.
So we gotta laugh, right?
Yeah, this is our 45th episode. We're here to talk about some events that have been going on in our lives the last couple weeks. So, Mitzi, how's your job?
Good. Yeah, I got a job as banquet manager at Las Sendas, and so far so good. Great people.
You've had some good events, like the Mark Lamb fundraiser.
Yep, and we had a wine dinner that was a delicious four-course. I mean, I didn't have all of it, but some of it that I was able to try was really, really good. That was 4 courses that we served, and let's see. Last one just had a celebration of life with like charcuterie boards, so it was a little more easy. So they're all different, you know. Some you're like just go, serving and cleaning, and other times it's just you're hanging out a little bit, cleaning some stemware and stuff like that, and waiting for them to be done, and then you do the cleanup and everything. So it's been really good.
Well, good.
And it's like part-time. I mean, right now anyway, because it's summer, so it was the best time to start there.
So ease into it.
Yeah.
But also, it's a nice location. It's only like 5 minutes from our house, so
Yeah.
good. That's good.
It's really nice. So happy about that.
Yeah.
And
I was in Hawaii for the 4th of July. My daughter lives over there with her family, so we spent a little time on the beach. We went to the Lani Resort and had just the water park amenities. And then my son Zach went over with his family, and he stayed there in Kolina. And we spent time with Hillary. So what surprised me about the 4th of July in Hawaii is that it's a Democrat-run liberal community, and so they don't really allow the fireworks for the 4th of July. They don't really celebrate it, except on the military bases. So every military base, of course, has their own. But as far as us in town, we didn't see any fireworks. You weren't allowed to shoot any fireworks. So it was kind of surreal where I was like, there's no fireworks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we had plenty here.
Yes.
Swimming, barbecued. Your husband's firstborn brought over some sparklers and some little spinners. It was fun. And then we saw some in the sky just from your house. And even heard them a little bit the second day and the previous day, because the dog's, well, lucky.
Oh yeah, my dog
didn't want to go. No, he did not want to walk for like a week.
He does not like loud noises at all, like the thunder, the fireworks, anyone shooting anything, a motorcycle going off. He just gets freaked out, so he's very skittish.
Yeah, but my 2 boys are like that, and that's normal. Minnie's just an anomaly.
So she's not afraid of anything.
No, she was actually barking and trying to charge the fireworks. she's a little delusional.
She's like, let me at him.
Yeah, I should have named her Scrappy, because she's totally like Scrappy from Scooby-Doo, where he's always so little. He's like, let me at him.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh.
And everyone's so annoyed with him because he's
Scrappy.
Yeah,
He's
Scrappy.
Well, we had some good news. Our niece Lindsay, who was in an earlier podcast, had a baby boy.
Yep.
Do you remember the date? On 4th of July.
On 4th of July. Yeah,
they actually got the certificate from the hospital. It said
the 250 year anniversary.
Semi-quincentennial. Semi-quincentennial or quintennial. Anyway.
I don't know.
So they had their baby on 4th of July.
Yeah, that's so cool.
What time was it? Do you remember? Was it middle of the morning?
I thought it was the early morning.
Anyway, we don't remember, but what was cool is she had her baby there in American Fork.
Yeah.
On 4th of July.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting.
New chapter, a new era for their family. And our sister has a stepdaughter who has a baby boy, and now her daughter has a baby boy. So
It's 2 grandsons.
Yeah, 2 grandsons now.
Fun.
Well, we have another end of an era. So my mother-in-law, who's lived with us the last 2.5 years, who is 93 years old last April, she passed away this week. So she was in the hospital. She had, she was swimming with us Memorial Day. That night she went to the hospital for pain, and then treated her for an infection for a few weeks, and went to rehab for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then went to a care home because she just couldn't walk. She was bedridden. So at the care home, they put her on hospice just for a few days, and then with that time period, she just realized, okay, this is it. And I think she was just ready to go because she realized she's not going to walk again.
Yeah, she was pretty much bedbound for so really the last 2 months, right?
Yeah, like 6 weeks.
But it was good that we went to go see her.
Yeah, so Mitzi and I went to go see her in her care home, but then she was just declared unresponsive like a few hours prior.
Yeah.
So I think she could hear us. She was kind of grimacing. And then
it's wild to see somebody in that middle between worlds, because she's like sleeping.
Yeah.
Right. Her lungs are moving on her own.
Yeah, the lungs are moving.
But you can't wake her up. So it's an interesting, so we were talking to her, and I felt like, her lungs looked like they were just in pain, really struggling. Hard. And I'm like, are you guys going to give her morphine or whatever? And
yeah, so hospice started delivering the morphine in the evening. So she got that every 4 hours. So, but then we had left like 5:30, and then some of the family members were coming to say goodbye, and then Sean and I.
You told them to go. You had sent out a text to have them
this
go.
Is it.
See her.
Luckily, Hillary, my daughter's an ICU nurse, and I sent her a video. She goes, "Oh yes, that's the end."
Yeah.
Surprised if she can make it through the night, which she did, and then at around 8:30, they said she'd passed. So it was good. We went and we said our goodbyes.
Because you and Sean went back too,
and Sean's brothers that were in town. Yeah, so her death went quick, and for the most part, I think peacefully, and she wasn't like shouting out. She didn't have a heart attack. She didn't have any dramatic, like injury. It was just, the morphine just helped her ease out, which was an interesting discussion with my daughter. She's like, Mom, look at it like childbirth. When you come into this world, it's a lot of pain. The mother's being coached through it, her hands being held, her back's being rubbed. There's a lot of pain involved. Well, it's the same with death. She's seen a lot of death. So she's like, someone needs to be there to like help you and coach you through the death, to say it's okay, the pain is, there. Because I guess she watches machines all day as an ICU nurse. So she sees how heart rates are and lung, and the gurgling, with the pneumonia in the lungs. So she's like, I'm going to hold your hand, Mom, when you go. And I'm like, oh, no, it's not going to be like that. I'm going to die so quick, like a heart attack. I'm just collapse on the kitchen floor or something, and it'll be fast.
I'm glad you know your age, too.
No, I said 80. I said 80 is my limit.
Well, that's what's nice about Marlene is she made it to 93, which was her goal.
Yeah.
And, I mean...
she'd sit here at the kitchen table, though, and say, why am I still here? But then, nope, I got to keep going. Like, she'd go back and forth, like...
Well, and, I mean, she had a long, happy life, and she was fun, and hopefully, if she wasn't in that much pain, it did look like her lungs were working hard, but I mean,
I think that's
she's
just part
sort
of
of
it.
Out in between worlds, and maybe
she wasn't feeling it.
And that's what she was worried about too, right? Is it being painful or difficult?
Yeah,
and so it's good that you guys got her on the morphine, and
She told me.
went nice.
I asked
and
her, why are you so afraid of death? And she goes, I've seen too many movies. Too many movies of death. Or you think about, like, I don't know, like the horror movies or something with, the demon or the Hades coming to get you or take you into the underworld. So I think she's like, I got this view of death from movies. So I said, well, our religion is, those who follow Christ don't taste the pains of death. And so I feel like she was there. I feel like her angel husband, son, siblings, parents, I feel like she was probably greeted by a lot of, family members that came to comfort her to the other side. So that's how I look at it. I look at it when I go, I'm going to have some family there to say, come on over. The water is fine.
Yeah.
Whatever the cliche is. Come on in. The water's fine.
But yeah, we were talking about some fun memories with her and going to Walmart with her and her just riding that scooter as fast as she can. Zipping by us
right in front of us. We're just walking along an aisle and she just goes right in front of us. Doesn't even look both ways.
And then I joke with her the next time we went. I said, now, Marlene, don't run anybody over. And she just laughs at me like, oh, you're so silly. Yeah. And she thought I was so funny because she had to leave the house like every day. She'd get stir crazy.
Yeah.
So she'd always want to go out to lunch or whatever. And I'd be like, oh, Marlene, I don't have to leave the house for like a week. And she'd just look at me like I was a crazy lady.
Yeah, she's like, is Mitzi depressed? I'm like, no, that's just how she is.
Well,
my mom's the same way.
Yeah, homebody.
I think I'm more like that, though. I don't really want to go to eat or go to Walmart.
What are you talking about? You're running around with your head cut off, too.
No, I am like that, but I don't have to go eat and shop.
You just want to be out and about.
Yeah, I just say, I have an errand to go, or I'm like going to go visit someone, or I'm going to the gym, or I drive a friend to the airport. Like things, there's always something.
Yeah.
Or the grandkids, So, I don't know, but it'll be, she'll be missed because I used to go get her a Dutch donut, Boston cream donut. And
she's always like, go get him, Afton. And Afton brings it up to me and I'm like, no, Afton, we're on our diets.
We're getting donuts because Marlene wants one.
You wish Marlene was here?
I've been craving a Dutch donut, but I like the cream-filled powdered sugar on the outside for like 2 weeks now. And I haven't gone to get one.
You know what? Maybe we're going to have to go get one.
Well, Dad texted me. I went to get my chest x-ray this morning because I have upcoming surgery. And Dad texted and said, hey, on your way, get some donuts. But I was just pulling into his driveway. So I come in the house and I'm like, Dad, I just saw your text. I would have gotten you donuts, but too late. So there's a new era going on with Mitzi.
Too, because I was just going to say, I can take them donuts when you guys go up to the cabin here. Wait, are you leaving tomorrow or Sunday?
Yeah, Monday.
Monday. So, we went out to lunch. So
first of all, Dad needed to go get blood work, right?
Yeah. So Afton was dealing with the passing of her mother-in-law. She had to write a letter. She had to do
a job application.
Application. Just stretched thin. Still tired from flying back red eye from Hawaii
on Monday. Yeah.
So we get in a little tiff because I'm not sure I want to go. Like Afton's like, why don't you go to lunch with us? And Dad had even texted me. Somehow it got through because I had him blocked for the last almost 4 months. I don't think I've seen him for 4 months.
Yeah, for real.
And talked to him.
Since March what?
So the 23rd. So I've gotten through my anger management 10-week course. And I think I'm just sort of over all of it. So I'm like, I don't know if I should go though. And Afton was tired and she's like, I think sort of frustrated because she doesn't want to have to go take him. And I'm like, fine, I'll just go. I'll just take him. And so
I said, are you ready for that though? I think is what you were.
Yeah, we got in a little, because you were like, do you regret it? And I'm like, well, yeah, no. And then you're like, you didn't learn anything. And we just got in a little bit.
You're supposed to regret it. And you're like, no, I shouldn't have done it, but I don't regret doing it.
No, but in a way, going through that whole process and everything, it just puts you more on the straight and narrow, or it should. You don't want to get put in prison again.
Well, or you don't want to go to that point where you're physically,
right,
you know, or slamming your hand against the walls, or
right. We have to work through those things. So yes, of course, I didn't want to be in that situation, but I don't know at the time. I think it was a little cathartic.
Yeah,
Like it was something I just needed to go through.
so you drove them to the blood draw, and did you guys have?
Yeah, we're laughing. I had something I had put sunblock on, and of course it's so humid right now that I just
sweating.
start dripping.
Yeah.
So I get the sunblock in my eye. We're sitting there in the waiting room at like LabCorp, and this eye, especially this left eye, just is burning red and dripping. And so we're sitting there talking, and Dad's being obnoxious and laughing at himself. And so I say something, he said something, and I go, well, yeah, just keep talking, and then because I was talking about like crying it out, trying to get that out of my eye. And I'm like, well, yeah, keep talking, and I'll be able to cry it out. Like you talking makes me cry.
Oh yeah.
And it makes Mom laugh.
Yeah, Mom's laughing at us.
Mom loves it, and then Dad laughs. So I made him laugh like a handful of times.
And we went
we're
to
just
lunch, and
back
we're laughing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you guys picked me up for lunch. We go to lunch. Then you dropped me off. You took him grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And all is well.
It's just we're just back
to where we say there's the boundary and what you can handle and how much time you want to spend. And mostly it's just a service because they can't drive anymore.
Yeah.
They don't have a car.
Well, they filled up your gas tank.
Yeah.
And bought us some toiletries. So
Yeah.
we got
Yeah, I sent Mitzi with a list to the store, and then she comes back and goes, Mom and Dad paid for them. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow. So I texted them later and said, thanks for being so generous.
Yeah.
Buying us lunch, gas, and some few groceries, and
Yeah.
appreciate it. And Mom and Dad texted back and said it was a heavenly day. They just love spending time with their children.
Yeah. So
And now that Mitzi's reconciled with them, they feel like all is well in the world.
yeah.
So that's good.
So yes, life is peaceful.
And that's what you want, right? You want peace. Mm-hmm. You want control over your life. Mm-hmm. And then watching the triggers that happen in life, right? But also being able to walk away when you need to, give when you want to, right? And that whole balance of it all.
Yeah. So it was good. Good day. Let's see, was that all that really happened did we go over all our points?
Yeah, so your dog barks a lot, nips, but you realized what happened to Minnie.
What do you mean?
Her teeth.
Yeah, so I had it, and if anybody out there needs to take the dog for dental, go to Nikki's place down in, I don't know if that's considered Gilbert or Chandler. I never know where the lines are, but it was like just south of the freeway, 202 and Higley. So is that Gilbert?
202, yeah.
And Higley. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Nikki's place down there, it was like just under $500, and she had 5 teeth pulled and a good deep cleaning. So
that could be the source of her like pain or grumpiness or growling or
yeah, it could
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, she's still territorial and she gets nippy, and her bark's worse than her bite. Really.
Oh,
So I bought a sling though that I can so when people are over, like the little kids, I'm gonna put her in the sling and just carry her around.
Yeah.
And we'll see if that works. Yeah.
It's hard to give up your dog. Right?
Well, yeah, and I mean, if I could find a loving home for her, I would do it. It's just, I've posted her so many times, and people don't want to deal with a dog that's just
barky and biting.
Aggressive like that. And maybe I act like she's more aggressive than she actually is, because, I mean, yes, she is bitten, but only one person she actually drew some blood on.
Drew blood. That was our older sister, Wendy.
Yeah.
And it could be the food, right? She was taking something away.
Wendy's, skin's, I think, thinner, and it just, because she's bitten, like, all her feet. And she's clamps down. She doesn't really draw blood. I mean, she's too little to really hurt.
Well, now that she's lost some front teeth and side teeth.
Well, she still has her canines, and those are probably the ones that really, but I don't know.
Sharper.
So we'll see. I mean,
but we do realize Lucky misses her when she's gone.
Oh, Lucky loves her.
Well, I don't know if love is the right word.
Oh, he does. He goes to her in the morning.
He does sit outside your bedroom door waiting for you to open it.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm not really a dog person. He realizes, okay, I got to get my love from somebody else.
Yeah, he comes and lays on my bed. And sometimes, well, actually, since you've been home, he's more with you guys.
Oh,
because
yeah.
when you were gone, he was under my bed or sleeping on top of my bed.
Dogs are just funny personalities. They're supposed to take on your owner's personality, right? But he's kind of between Sean and I, where he gets up with Sean every morning. They have a treat, they have a hug, they get their little morning time. And then I do the evening walk.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of like spend a little time with grooming him. And then that's really it. He was supposed to be my therapy dog, but I do think he's maybe my little therapy dog for me. Like if I had a crying moment yesterday because my daughter-in-law posted some pictures with Marlene and the girls. And it got me so teary-eyed because I'm like, oh, she did love us so much, right? She loved her family.
She was so appreciative when we would make her tea and her food or her carrot pudding.
Yeah, Mitzi would go into these concoctions for good health and this and that. But yeah, so it was emotional yesterday. And then Lucky came up and he like sat by me and I was like, oh, maybe he is a therapy dog.
Yes.
They say golden doodles are.
They all do that.
In tune.
They all your dogs.
Not my Chihuahua, I don't think so. Well, maybe the Chihuahua
all my dogs know when I'm emotional.
Wendy did say when she would cry, Purdy would come in and sit on her. So that's probably true.
Yes.
Again, I'm not really the dog whisperer. You don't
really have any feelings or empathy?
Not for animals, no. Although I do have to say, I took my granddaughter, who's 5, to Petco in Hawaii. She wants a kitty so bad. And then I was like, the cats are so cute, but they said, well, aren't you allergic, Grandma? And I'm like, yes, I am. And so I was like, you can still have one. I don't live with you, but, she wants a cat so bad.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else you want us to talk about? Last minute thoughts? Takeaways?
I feel like we're forgetting something, but maybe we went over all of it.
I guess just appreciate your loved ones that are around you.
Yeah.
Reconcile with those. Say you love them because you never know when someone's going to be gone.
Yeah, just get over it whenever you can and just move on.
Yep.
That's just the best.
All right, awesome. Thanks for hanging out in the middle of everything with us where we can stir the pot from both sides.
Toodles.